15 ways that rich people benefit from a recession. Hey trendies, welcome back to another exciting video where you will get to know the ways that rich people benefit from a recession. It's indeed surprising that recession, as we all know, is a phase where economies collapse, businesses fail, people lose jobs, and a phase where rich people make more money than usual and benefit from a recession. So, here are 15 ways through which rich people benefit from a recession. If you're not subscribed to our channel yet, you are missing out on some jaw-dropping facts. So, before we move any further, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell notification icon to stay updated on such exciting tips to not only survive, but grow as an entrepreneur during a recession. Businesses can have a hard time, but it can change lives if you knew how to deal with everything. Businesses during the recession face a decline in demand. Consequently, they start losing money. Recessions are the toughest of times observed in the business cycle. If you aspire to be a billionaire, then you need to give it a watch. If you are running a business or planning to run a business in the near future, watch this video. This video can inspire you to start working for your dreams. Let's not keep you waiting anymore, and check out the ways that rich people benefit from recessions. Number 1. The government is here to rescue. Bailouts. You could be as inattentive as you want towards your business and drag it to the bottom. But the moment you plan to quit, the government will step in and help with your business. Sounds a bit weird, right? But it is true. The government will help those companies which are giving a great profit to their economy. They can't let them fail. Simultaneously, if the big businesses are heading to shut down, it can cause big trouble for the employees, and the employment rate will start decreasing across the country. The government won't let the economy sink and will step in to help. Number 2. Government partnerships. Bonds. Government bonds are quite helpful for people. If you have plenty of money, then you can surely lend it to your government during their financial setbacks and gain some interest while getting it back. It sounds like an idea, correct? Many big businesses use this trick to help keep their money safe and well invested. This is a safe method to increase your money, knowing that you will get your money back with interest on it even if the recession hits badly. Many developed countries use this method to regulate their markets without printing money. So, God forbid, even if you encounter a recession in the future and invested with the government, rest assured that you have lent your money as a good investment that will be earning its interest and benefiting you. Number 3. Getting rid of shorting your stocks. Being one of the major investment markets, it is always a great idea to stay updated and make investments accordingly to the stock market pulse. When the danger of the virus started spreading in China, the country's wealthy people started selling the endangered stocks by the coronavirus. Short sellers were able to make a profit of over $50 billion during the coronavirus. Even we have living examples of people who did it right. Bill Ackman, a billionaire, turned $27 million into $2.6 billion. This way, they saved a lot of money as the pandemic kept fluctuating the stock market, making it uncertain. Still, the smart ones transferred the global crisis into a fortune for them. Number 4. Purchasing stocks at the bottom. When the world was panicking, the rich decided to go shopping. They didn't go to the supermarket to buy tons of toilet paper. Instead, they decided to buy stocks and shares from some highly known companies in the world at a discounted rate due to the impact of COVID-19. People took this advantage and their portfolio gave over 40% returns. People have been preparing themselves for such situations, and people with big businesses are always ready to fight these situations. To open your mind to the business world and keep yourself prepared for such a situation, we'll recommend a book, Unshakable, by a well-known writer, Tony Robbins. This is a good read during this pandemic. Number 5. Renegotiate everything. Negotiation is perhaps the most important factor in selling anything. And whatever we do in our lives, we're always selling. Be it an interview, relationship, or friend circle. You can crack the best bargains if you have what it takes to win a negotiation on your terms. That's what rich people do during a recession. When the economies start to fail, people and companies start panicking. Consequently, they start selling their assets and accept terms they wouldn't accept normally. Perhaps the best time to get into a negotiation. While a normal person would panic about the situation, rich people start thinking of ways to get a cheap bargain in their favor by using the negotiation skills that have made them rich. The key rule is to be patient, yet determined on what you want. Number 6. Buying bankrupt companies. This might seem like an absurd idea, but if you think deeply, this strategy can prove to be helpful. During this pandemic, many things had to be shut down because of the lockdowns. We didn't go to airports for so many months. We didn't go to cinemas, nor did we use Uber, etc. Rich people wait for such times, and when businesses start collapsing, they buy them at cheap rates. This pandemic won't last forever. Eventually, when things get back to normal, we will start using these services, and that's where these people who bought the bankrupted companies will start earning profits. Recessions are a hard time, but making a wise decision can save us. Number 7. Purchasing the cheap real estate dirt. It might seem like the companies are suffering a lot during these times, but real estate is going through a hard time. The real asset is the best asset one can have. The process is simple. Recessions come along, which causes a lot of panic among the people. People start losing jobs and start struggling. The economy starts facing a downfall. The prices start dropping. The normal people can't afford anything in these hard times as they were already suffering due to the recession. When the middle class and people preyed to such recessions start selling their real estate, the rich buy it at a cheaper rate. These properties will increase their prices as soon as the recession is over and become a big benefit for rich people. Number 8. More people looking for work, cheaper to do business. Recessions are more often looked at as an opportunity for those who keep their businesses running. Unfortunately, some people are laid off as businesses go leaner where more and more people start looking for jobs. This imbalance is a blessing in disguise for the rich business owners, as they will find employees who will work at a cheaper cost. Hiring the resource at a cheaper cost makes them save up more, hence maximizing their profits. Number 9. Minimum interest rates. When the recession hits the economy, the banks take up opportunities to find new businesses as their money is at stake. The strategy is lowering their interest rates. Rich people with a high performance history can benefit from this by borrowing money with little to no interest rate. This is when one's credit score is ready to give you an edge over the competitive market. The bank loans you money to take advantage of the descent in any market as it is assured you can return it. Banks also lose money during such times, so they try to lend to businesses. Their trick is simple: lower those interest rates. Rich people are always ready to borrow money as it allows them to refinance everything without worrying. The bank will easily lend you money to take advantage of the downfall because you have proven that you can pay back the money. Rich people know how to pull everything to the right level. Everybody goes through their crisis, but it is important to manage it wisely. Number 10. Insurance. Yes, this might get some of you confused, but insurance has helped some companies make millions during a recession. This is a smart investment that you make beforehand, just like companies investing in a pandemic insurance. Imagine how much a company would have earned during this pandemic if they invested in it for more than 20 years. Insurance is a great way of generating revenue during a recession. Number 11. Move money to tax havens to store value. Inflation is the greatest fear of the rich. Rich people fear the new money which is printed affects the economy, but the government takes these steps to stabilize the economy. It refers to the increase in the general price level in an economy. This has been a strategy played by governments around the world. This is the main tactic used by the government to stabilize the economy. When the rich see this coming, they find ways to secure their money by diversifying their currency and investing in gold, silver, or crypto. This way, they keep themselves safe. Number 12. Commitments with the government. To elevate the economy, governments set up new projects and hand out their contracts to businesses. The government, in a recession, needs people to stabilize the economy. Those businesses are mostly owned by the rich, allowing them to earn more. They do hire people to work under them, which becomes a means for money to flow. The government contracts, although, help them a lot. They keep safe during crises. Number 13. Stocking up raw materials. We are all seeing a drop in the prices of oils and other raw materials. When economies come to a halt, raw material purchases dramatically reduce, resulting in reducing their prices. The reason is that the population does not need them during an economic downfall. The rich use this as an opportunity to stock up on those materials, then sell them to the market when the recession subsides and the demand and prices return to normal. Number 14. Investing in the businesses that flourish in a recession. E-commerce businesses have boomed during the pandemic, especially the ones dealing with food and delivering products. As everyone got stuck inside, the e-commerce world took over their entertainment, food, and healthcare. Even if there is a fluctuation in the market, these companies structure themselves to benefit them. As the pandemic progressed, we saw a major shift of investors' interest in the pharmaceutical companies trying to make coronavirus vaccines. Targeted investment in the businesses that can bloom during such difficult times is another strategy rich people use to make more and more out of their money. Number 15. Buying the luxuries when other people are forced to sell them. The financial crunch that recessions bring force people to sell off their luxury assets. When these sellers look to liquidate their assets, they give them to people who have cash. Liquidity helps them seize opportunities and make some cash. This includes small startups or businesses that can grow but might be lacking resources during the pandemic. Now, it's time to go, but I'm hoping that you liked the video. This pandemic has been a great deal for everyone, and we all had to go through so much, but everything has its pros and cons. I discuss so many ways that you can benefit even when the economy is collapsing. Keep a lookout for ways that will help you earn revenue even during such tough times. Being optimistic is the key, especially during rough times, as it helps you see an opportunity when it lands your way. Examples of how rich people use these tough times for their benefit are inspiring as well. So, if you found this video helpful in any way, give it a thumbs up, ring the notification bell, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the next video.